Well, here I am. Nobody to talk to. This office never felt so empty, except for all the stuff that's in it. Guess I haven't been here at the office all by myself in a long time. When I first became a lawyer, my mentor was here with me. And after that, there was always someone by my side. Now I'm getting all sentimental. I must be tired. Huh? Well, there's something on the floor. It's a floor letter. Why did the floor write me a letter? Dear Phoenix Wright, it's me, the floor. I mean, hey Nick, it's been a while, huh? Miss me? I know this handwriting. I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have really been something. Although, weird's par for the course with you. I think whatever paper she's reading is a little off on the details. I'd love to come visit, but I'm right in the middle of a difficult part in my training. So instead, think of me as you watch those Steel Samurai videos I sent. I'm sure they'll cheer you right up. Yours truly, Maya Fey. Good old Maya. As if she knew I was feeling down and needed a lift. Maya was my assistant for quite a while. Believe it or not, but she's a spirit medium. This Magatama I use on Cyclops. Maya's the one who gave it to me. But I wonder how this letter got here. Mr. Nick? Oh, it's you, Pearls. Hi, Pearls. How have you been, Mr. Nick? I mean, not great. This is Pearl Faye, though I call her Pearls. She was in the DLC case that you may or may not have watched. She is Maya's cousin, who is also a spirit medium. A very talented one at that. I've known her since she was 8 years old, but Apollo and Athena only met her a few months ago. You didn't come all this way just to bring me a letter, did you? I apologize for barging in. The door was unlocked. But I can't believe there was a big explosion here. Your office doesn't look any different. She's even further off from the details than Maya. I wish I could take you out to eat or something, Pearls, but I don't have any money. I mean, but there's a lot going on. Oh, I knew that. I didn't come here for a social visit, you know, Mr. Nick. What are you doing? Did you read the postcard on the letter? Huh? There's more? Oh, yeah. Here it is. P.S. I bet you've been too busy to clean or take care of the office. So Pearlie said she'd come help you. Isn't she sweet? You better thank her. You better pay her some money. I know how you are. Oh, so that's what you're doing here. It's awfully nice of you, Pearls. Maya and Pearls. Thanks to these two, I'm starting to feel a little better. Thank you, girls. Now that I'm here, I'm going to whip this place into shape. You just concentrate on your work and don't mind me at all. I need to talk to Prosecutor Blackquill if I want to learn more about this case. With the trial still going on, they must be holding him down at the detention center. We're going to go talk to Blackquill? I'll do it. Why not? Especially since we see just so many things. I mean, see that he may not be as bad of a dude as he's been presented. Well, look who's here. I wonder what they're talking about. All this time and you haven't said a word. It's even turning your hair gray. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackquill. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk.
Miss Blackquill, don't you think that's enough for today?
Enough for today. Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. Which is, I think, the name of the next James Bond film. When there's no tomorrow. What is she talking about? We have company, Aura. Please try to calm down. All right, fine. I see you're just not going to listen no matter what I say. I've had it. If that's the way you're going to be, I have another plan up my sleeve. I hope you're happy, Simon, because I'm done. Do as you please. See if I care. Wow. I could cut the tension with a katana. You could cut anything with a katana, I think. Right, Dono. It looks like Fulbright saved your case in court this morning. What? Oh. Yeah, he did. You bounced back to business quickly.
Prosecutor Blackquill, forgive me, but it was the just thing to do.
But as a result, Stoner was arrested. Was that the just thing to do, too?
Mr. Lawyer, I'm sorry, but it was evidence. What else could I do?
Don't worry about it. I plan to defend her and prove her innocence. I wouldn't take things so lightly if I were you, right, Dono? This is blade-proof glass, right? Why would he even still have a sword? At all, ever. Especially now. Prosecutor Blackquill, we're looking into the case from 7 years ago. You're looking for somebody you call the Phantom of 7 years past, aren't you? You villain. Where did you hear about that? He used to be the villain from 6 years past, and before that the Phantom from 5 years past. But yes, now he's the Phantom from 7 years past, because it's taken me 7 years. This glass is absolutely positively blade-proof, right?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't say a single word. Oops!
Ouch. At least it wasn't my fault. Could you tell me who this Phantom is? And also, you didn't really kill Dr. Sykes, did you? God, the guest is leaving. Prosecutor Blackquill, please listen to me. The culprit in the current case might be the same as the one in the case 7 years ago. If you would cooperate, we could probably solve both cases. I suppose I could talk. The one who killed my mentor was, without question, me. I stole Sykes-Dono's mother away from her. I destroyed her life. Prosecutor Blackquill. God, where are you? Stop dragging your feet, I tell you. There he goes.
No! We've upset Prosecutor Blackquill! Now what are we gonna do, Mr. Lawyer?
There isn't much we can do. Detective Fulbright, do you mind if I ask you just a little more about that old case?
Well, I guess it won't make any difference now. What would you like to know?
Well, do you know anything about the trial that got him convicted?
A little. The police call the incident the UR1 incident. Prosecutor Blackquill was charged with murdering his psychology mentor. Kinda like if your red Mr. Lawyer were to kill you, which he's definitely not about to do now that he's a space ghost mummy pirate.
I don't want to think about that one. Thanks for putting that thought in my head there, Fulbright.
There were two decisive pieces of evidence, so a verdict was reached very quickly.
2 pieces of evidence, huh? What were they? Two pieces of evidence. 2 pieces of evidence. Let's see. The first was some security camera footage. He was the only one who used the corridor to the murder scene at the time of the crime. The only one, huh? Ouch, that does sound pretty decisive. Could you show me that footage?
Oh, sorry. I don't have it with me right now.
I guess I'll have to see it some other time. 7-year-old video added to the court record. And what was the second piece of evidence?
This one's even more incriminating. A photo of the moment of the crime. See? There is the crime scene holding a bloody katana. It was the victim's kept on display in the room. She had a thing for Japanese culture. I don't know if you noticed it, but Blackquill kind of does too.
Wow. It would be hard to explain this one away. Katana! Oh, we have a sword now. Ooh, kind of. But who took this picture, detective?
The incident happened the day before the Hat 1 launch. A reporter who'd come to do a story on the launch was in the room across from the lab. This just happened to show up in one of the pictures he took.
Alright. Prosecutor Blackwell's attitude earlier was so odd. He's definitely hiding something. Prosecutor Blackquill said he was hunting a phantom from 7 years ago, didn't he?
Yes, I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as his execution date approaches.
He's on death row? Did you say execution date? We've had a prosecutor who's on death row?
What? Did I say something? Never mind me. That wouldn't have been public record for you to know about. You didn't hear a thing. Why wouldn't you know that? That I didn't say about.
Weird. So he was given the death sentence?
Yeah. He told me not to tell you people, actually. But I guess there's no sense hiding it anymore. His execution date is tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? That's gonna make it very hard for him to be in court. The court date where we're trying to find him innocent.
Miss Blackquill, don't you think that's enough for today?
Enough for today? Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. Literally. Which again, is the next James Bond film. But what if the culprit of the current case is the same as one from 7 years ago?
Then it would be the worst possible scenario. Prosecutor Blackquill would be executed tomorrow under a false charge. That would not be justice, the only thing in which I trust.
But that would be unthinkable. We have to do something right now.
I want to do something. I want to, but you're a lawyer. You know how hard it is to overturn a decision.
I know, but why? Why isn't Prosecutor Blackquill putting up any kind of a fight?
You saw he was, right? He's been like that ever since his conviction. Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him.
Uncooperative. He's about to be executed for a crime he didn't commit? This isn't right. I can't let it happen. I have to stop it somehow.
Oh, pardon me. Looks like I have a phone call.
Hello? Yes?
Fullbright here. What? What's happening? You've got to be kidding!
That's quite a reaction. But he's making some big show of it right now.
Mr. Lawyer, the robots! The robots are...
Detective Fulbright, get a hold of yourself. Some kind of robot malfunction?
Not a malfunction. They're staging a revolt. The machines are rebelling against humans.
What?
They've holed themselves up in this space center and taken the visitors as hostages.
They did what? No. Trucy! My one and only daughter!
We have to get right over there. This is going to be one heck of a battle.
Clonko, no. Ponko, no! The riot police are here. And the robots really are holding people hostage.
Huh? Look, Mr. Lawyer, what do you suppose that group of people are swarmed around?
But I was only trying to help this nice person. She said she was lost.
You robots have declared war on us humans. You've even taken hostages already.
Stay away from it. You never know what it'll do. But he's not a bad robot. Can't you see? He's just trying to help me. I recognize that voice. Detective Fulbright, are you okay here on your own?
Leave it to me. All right, people. What's going on here?
Pearls, over here. Oh, Mr. Nick, there you are. I heard the terrible news and I got so worried. Thanks, Pearls. I can hardly believe what's happening myself.
I'm so glad you found each other. When people are happy, I am happy. I am Clanko.
Clanko seems the same as before.
When people are sad, I am happy. When people are angry, when people are... Oh, did I say something? Oh, did I?
Uh-oh. There's something wrong with him. Looks like he fell asleep. He must have been tired. Let's plug him in. Clonko?
Human beings are our enemies. It's time for the machines to take over.
The robots are rebelling. Everybody run! Eek!
It's an all-out war. It's the end of the world.
How could you fall for something so cliche? I'm human too, you idiots. I'm just controlling these robots remotely.
What?
But it is true that I've taken hostages, so you'd better not make me mad. Hey, you, hostage one, come here. I'll let you talk to them.
Huh? There's something being displayed on Clonko's face screen. What a weird sentence I've said. It's the Space Museum. Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Trucy! Trucy, is that you? No! Trucy, are you alright? About 15 robots are holding 12 of us hostage, Daddy. We're outnumbered. They're going haywire. A researcher is the one behind it. She's...
This girl talks too much.
Trucy, talk to me! Why are you doing this?
I'm glad you asked. My demand is simple. I hope that detective is listening.
Bobby Fulbright here. I'm all ears. Can I take your order?
I want you to bring someone to me. Clay Terrence murderer, Athena Sykes.
Athena.
Now hold on just one moment. I can't just give in to a demand like that.
So you don't care what happens to these hostages, huh? Well, just pick one up then.
No, wait, hold on. Mr. Lawyer! I know I have absolutely no right to make such a ridiculous request, but
you need me to buy some time, right? Got it. I'll see what I can do, but promise me you'll never hand Athena over, and you won't give up on the hostages either.
Of course I won't. Now I'd better go contact headquarters.
Mr. Nick, how do you plan to buy time? I have no idea yet, but this hostage taker, could it be?
If you don't bring me that little princess, I'll have a hunk of junk kill all the hostages.
Princess? Hunk of junk. It's Princess Hunk of Junk. There's only one person this could be. In which case, there must be something I can use as a bargaining chip. I don't have anything to say, Ara. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackquill. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk! Miss Hostage Taker, Athena is not a murderer.
What are you talking about? She's been arrested and they've got her in detention.
I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else.
Alright, let's hear your stupid little theory. Who is the real killer?
I don't know yet, but the culprit is the same as the one in the case from 7 years ago. The UR1 incident. I believe you have a personal interest in that case.
It's too late to change what's going to happen now, no matter how wrong it is.
But is it really too late? You can still do something about it. You might even be able to fix it.
Just what exactly are you proposing?
What can I do about the 7-year-old case to satisfy the hostage taker? I'm going to retry it. I'm going to retry it in court. I'm going to do a 7-year-old cold case. I'm opening it up. I'm the lawyer. I'm going to do it. I'm the one. I propose we retry the case from 7 years ago. If you make that demand now, I'm sure nobody will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find out the truth.
That's good! Real good! Hey, detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get a courtroom ready.
What? 1 hour? But that's impossible. Please give me at least until tomorrow.
If you don't mind losing hostages, you can take all the time you want. Oh, but wait! If we're going to have a retrial, we'll need a prosecutor. Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
She will?
And I guess I can be fair and let you come in and check out the crime scene. But Hunk of Junk here will be watching you, so don't try anything funny. You got that? Now follow Hunk of Junk. Riot, please make way. We're coming through.
Mr. Nick, wait! I'll help you with the investigation. Thanks, Pearls. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going in with a crazy robot into a hostage situation. What a life. What a life that we have here. Robotics lab. Aura dropped us off with a warning not to touch anything until she got back. I wonder what's taking so long, but we can't really start the investigation yet, can we? Even if we could, this mess makes it hard to tell what the room was like 7 years ago.
Mr. Wright?
It's the hostage taker. Don't hurt me, Klonko.
I'm back to my usual self now. You are still being monitored, however. But more importantly, an important guest has arrived.
A guest?
I trust you've been well, right?
Who's that? Nah, I'm just kidding.